What up? What up? What up, boxing fans across the world? This is True Grit Boxing News, checking in with another video. Tonight, December the 16th, we had a great fight card on Showtime Championship Boxing. Bittersweet night, though, because this was Showtime's last show, guys. The last time that they will put on a boxing event. Showtime is getting out of the business. So I will have to say salute to everybody over there at Showtime for putting on some of the best fights in their near 40-year run, guys. Showtime been around for almost 40 years in the sport of boxing, putting on some of the greatest fights that we have ever seen, promoting some of the biggest fighters and biggest fights, even letting the up-and-coming fighters have a showcase and a place to box on Showbox. Salute to Showtime, man. It's bittersweet seeing y'all exiting the building, exiting the business, but the show must go on. But tonight, guys, we had an electrifying night of boxing on Showtime Boxing. The first fight we had was Andre Berto rematch against Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Andre Berto and Robert Guerrero had a fight back in 2011. Robert Guerrero dropped Berto twice in that fight, in the first round and the second round. Andre Berto talked about how he wanted to get back at Robert Guerrero for that fight. So his chance was tonight, and Andre Berto came up short. The fight went the whole 10 rounds. Both men put on an excellent showcase for them to both be 40 years old, had long, extensive careers in the sport. Andre Berto's a two-time world champion at welterweight. Robert Guerrero is was a champion at welterweight. He came up from weights from starting at 122 all the way up to welterweight. Two great champions, great fight, got in there, put on a great display. Andre Berto came up short. Salute to the Beast Berto, though. One of my favorite fighters, still, hands down, no question. The second fight, guys, oh my God. We had Chris Primetime Colbert, also known as Lil B-Hop, going up against Valenzuela, and woo! The fight started the way the first fight started. This was also a rematch, guys. This fight was also a rematch, and boy, did it live up to the card. And let's backtrack to the first fight. In the first fight, Jose Valenzuela dropped Primetime Colbert in the first round. Went on, kind of let his foot off the gas pedal. He let Primetime get back in the fight, did some boxing and some moving, but still controversially, the fight was given to Chris Colbert for the W. A lot of people did not agree with that decision. They felt like Valenzuela won the first fight. He wanted his get back, and he got his get back tonight, guys. Oh my God. So, kind of like the first fight, Chris Colbert gets dropped in the first round by Valenzuela with strong left, strong rights, combinations. Chris Colbert decided to lay on the ropes and just take a pounding, take a beating from Valenzuela, and he ends up going down, sitting down in the corner. Almost identical. Well, not identical, because in the first fight, he was caught with an uppercut that got him spinning and falling to the canvas. This time, he kind of sat in the canvas. Let's fast forward. As the fight started to materialize more, actually, Primetime, better known as Lil B-Hop, was pressing. He was coming on. He was fighting good. He fought great in the second round for a comeback round after being dropped in the first. But in the sixth round, guys, in the sixth round, after Primetime's corner was trying to let him know exactly what to do, they're giving him very good instructions in the corner on how to go forward with this fight. In my opinion, Primetime wasn't trying to hear it. I utter and I quote Primetime saying, "Stop being nervous. Y'all watch this." And oh, did we watch it. Oh, did we watch it. Getting to the sixth round, Chris Colbert comes out. Valenzuela stalking him. He backs up to the ropes. Valenzuela ducks down. to throw a looping right hook. Primetime tried to catch it, thought it was coming to the body, catches him on the jaw, lights out. He almost knocks Primetime out of the ring, guys. He's laying on the ring, face first, done. Oh my God. And with all of the choice words that Chris Colbert has had for other fighters, saying that they quit, saying that they do this and do that, Primetime, humble yourself, bro. Humble yourself, bro. But I believe that Primetime will be back. I don't know. I feel like 135 might be a little too heavy for Primetime. He may need to go back down to 130, maybe even 126. You know, he can reign the campaign there. If he wants to stay at 135, I mean, it's his world. He can do what he chooses. But he definitely took a very, 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 very strong L tonight. At the end of the fight, he walked over to Valenzuela trying to persuade him into giving him a rematch as if a third fight would be warranted. I quote again, Chris Colbert saying, "We 1-1." So he would like to run it back. Valenzuela really doesn't want to. So we'll just have to see what happens going forward for Chris Colbert, Primetime, also known as Lil B-Hop. Into the main event, we had David Morrell, the middleweight, super middleweight champion, defending his title, going up against Mbuko, a guy from Ghana. And David Morrell just proved to be way too much for him. Way too much for him. As soon as he started throwing his power shots, it was over. The fight was over utterly before it began. So that fight got stopped very quickly. Second round KO. David Morrell continues his undefeated streak, and he's calling out David Benavidez. I definitely see David Morrell is going to grow. He's going to continue to get better, and he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in this boxing game, guys. David Morrell is the real deal. So that pretty much sums up the night of boxing that we had tonight on Showtime Championship Boxing, their last show that we will ever see on Showtime Boxing. Bittersweet night, guys. Bittersweet night, guys. But we got to bid a farewell to Showtime Championship Boxing. But they put on a great show tonight and a great show for this year of 2023. Just great fights they gave us. They gave us every fight that we was looking for, every fight that we wanted. Showtime Championship Boxing really went out. They made it happen. And once again, it's bittersweet to see them leaving the business, man, just like HBO. So going forward, we got to see where these fights are going to be showcased at, guys. Where are they going to be? Are we going to Amazon Prime? Is there going to be another network? We just don't know, so we just have to wait and see. So that pretty much wraps up this video on our last night of boxing at Showtime Championship Boxing. Once again, bittersweet, man. I hate to see them go, but hey, it is what it is. So this is True Grit Boxing News. Checking out with another video. Man, help your boy out. Subscribe to me. Comment down below. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. So I continue to bring y'all this exclusive boxing content on a daily basis. We will be getting fighter interviews and a whole lot more stuff going, guys. So follow me on this journey. Peace.